Yeah?
Good.
Feel super nervous?
No, well, maybe. Watermelon. Watermelon. If I could have one food for the rest of my life, it'd be watermelon. I am definitely more of a summer person. Actually, that's kind of why we're getting out of here for winter, because I get kind of down during the winter. I do enjoy going to the gym, um, and I love me some TV. So just some shows, or really, I really enjoy sports. I watch a lot of sports. The best part about being a therapist, man, it's got to be the relationships, and I totally understand that there's a professional aspect to um, the time together and what we speak about, and the aspect that it is more so one-way street. But the personal touch and the personal connection can't be denied. So I tell clients that, like, at some point it's probably going to get lost on me, the sacredness and the privilege that I feel that when people talk to me about their lives, but it hasn't been lost on me yet. Like, I just feel really, really privileged to be able to be let into people's lives, and that they um, trust. Um, that they have an inherent trust that whatever they're going to share is safe, and whatever they are working on is held with um, held with the safety that what they bring into this room and into the therapy is important to them and is important to me. So that's got to be the best part of being a therapist.
Type of
Millionaire. I'd
That's
be a
not a
million.
profession.
No, that's not. It would result in my professional sports career ended around 12. So, so it's been downhill all the way from there. Plus, my knees gave out around 20 years old as well. So that was a reconfirmation that I was a goner. No Packers. See, I could have been a millionaire through through professional sports, but that didn't really work out for me either. Yes, so close with it. But okay, let me answer the question truly. What would I be? I think I'd probably be a business owner, which helps with running this practice and doing it with my family. I'd say bring it in, bring the nervousness, feel it. It's probably informative, um, and it's welcomed. It's welcomed of what you feel, and I think you're not alone. I do therapy myself. I think any good therapist needs to have done their own work. So the therapist needs to and probably felt the same nervousness that they're feeling. And so what you're feeling, whatever you're feeling, bring it in. When I was young, my grandpa and then my uncle would dress up as Santa, and we would always anticipate him coming through the door. But his reindeer were always on a test drive. They were never there. What deception. So they were always like on the roof, and then we would go outside and we would look on the roof, and they weren't there. So they were always on a test drive until I figured it out. Yeah, I think that the best thing that anybody could be is just authentic. Um, and after the fact, that when we lay our head on our pillow at night, we have to feel as though that we've been congruent and authentic in who we are as people, and we can be proud of that. And that I hope that that advice can be applicable to almost any situation that is uncomfortable or nerve wracking or whatever. Is that if we operate in authenticity and congruency and a sense of just who we are as people, it translates to any difficult situation. Crucial. Compatibility between the therapist and the client is crucial, mostly because compatibility translates to trust, and trust then translates to safety. And if there is not trust and if there is not safety, the transformative work is, I think, almost impossible. So I tell clients, I say, listen, try me out. If there isn't a good fit, that's totally fine. I'm not going to take it personally. Um, Actually, I will help you find the right clinician for you. Um, if it if there isn't a good fit between the therapist and the client, then there will be a spinning of wheels of effectiveness. And then actually, there's a detrimental result where many people then get to the end of their experience, whether it's 2 sessions or 10 sessions, and they then spread the word that therapy doesn't work. And I totally get that. I totally get that there is a frustration at the end of it, but it's not that there is a neutral ending to it. There's usually a detrimental or negative ending, and there's a negative taste that's left in people's mouth. Yeah, the analogy that I use is like I I don't want to be a chameleon and just attempt to change the color that the client needs of me. I'm going to be, well, speaking of the question earlier, which is being uncomfortable of how to be yourself, I'm going to be my authentic self and I'm going to be the color that is me. But then I'm going to try to modify within the hues of my authentic color. And in some cases, a client comes in and they need a lighter hue of who I am. And in other cases, they need a darker hue of who I am. If I sense that they need a completely different color altogether, great, awesome. We're going to figure that out together. And I'm going to attempt to match them with a therapist that has either the same color or a color that is complementary to that. So meaning a personality, a specialty that's going to work really, really well with them. And because, as I said, if it's not a good fit or if I can't help them, I really want to stay within my lane of competence, or else I'm just doing them a disservice in the long run. The only one that I can think of is from The Office. Is Michael Scott. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, which is not Michael Scott. Wayne Gretzky. Hi, I am Zach Neal. I'm a therapist here at Neal Psychological Specialties. I am a partner with the practice along with my father and my brother, and I love, love, love working here. It is not only a profession, but it is a purpose in what I do, and it is something that I hope to do for many, 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 many years to come.